And welcome to bex-treks. So we're back to the Snug Pack hammock cocoon. I have my hammock with the carabiners already on and a brand new Snug Pack hammock cocoon. Now I'm going to set this hammock up very different to how you would say a diagonal lay. So hammock which has got the beaners onto the daisy chains, and click my hammock into one of them loops. And like I said in the intro, we're not going to set this up in a diagonal lay. There is a technique to doing this, but that is going to have to be a different video because a lot of people believe you can only sleep in the hammock diagonally to be flat, and that's not true. That is not true at all. This is just a big sleeping bag that goes around your hammock. Disconnect, bring the hammock through, reconnect. Now it's on. There are two sets of elastic like this, one on the left, one on the right, and you've got to tie these in. I've seen too many people tie these in to the actual carabiner here of the hammock, but look what happens. This big open gap, this is where all the cold is coming in, not to mention all your heat is escaping, and you build that body heat up over many hours. This is wasted hours having a big gap. First of all, with these lines here, we don't want to be tying it to the beaner. So I'm going to get one elastic from the left and one elastic from the right, and come in to one of the daisy loops. Choose whichever one you want. Tie that in. Just an overhand knot, shoelace bow. Nothing that's too tricky to undo. That leaves the other two. One here on the left, one here on the right, and what I could do is wrap these all the way around the end, sealing it up. One from the left, one from the right. Bring them round. Overhand knot. That'll do. I didn't even bow it. There is no gap. It does cover everything up. I can pull it back. It's not going to rip anywhere. Let me get in. We'll have a look. So I took this out in exactly this configuration and had one of the best night's sleep I have ever had. And yet it was 6 degrees at night, and this is only good for 14. So you are going to have to add to it with a pad and a sleeping bag or a quilt or a blanket, but definitely a pad as well. I priced up how much it would be for a decent sleeping bag and a pad that I already have, but had I have priced them up and compared it to a second one of these, you'll be surprised it worked out a lot better having two cocoons. So the lessons we're going to take from this is we do not connect into the carabiner, instead into the daisy chain loops higher up. So I took out two of these in one go. And boy, I loved it. Warm. So these weren't gifted to me by the company or anything. I actually bought two, and I do think they're a little bargain at 70 quid each. So at 140 quid, you can winterize your hammock cocoon set. Take care of yourself, and I will see you out there. Happy trails.